All right. You ready to do these things?
Uh-huh.
All right. All right. So you want to start off by telling everybody they get ad-free at Patreon, right?
Yes.
Okay. You want to do it or you want me to do it?
I can do it. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I thought you were going to go into the fucking spiel about the ads.
I am. If you're listening to this on Anchor, you can get the ad-free experience on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/who's right. Sign up.
Ad-free experience?
No ads.
That's okay. Is that like the
Ad-free
girlfriend experience?
That's right. What's up, YouTube? Smash that like button.
Yeah, so we're trying something a little different. We're recording this live in front of our patrons. We're going to put the entire episode out all at once, like no editing. So you're between questions. You're going to hear some gibberish, us like behind the curtain shit, super secret. But you're also we're going to pump as many ads into this piece of shit as possible on Anchor. In an effort to try to drive you to our Patreon, which
or monetize you listening on Anchor. So, pick whichever.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Dear Floopy and Baldman, if suicide is illegal, why don't people who attempt suicide and fail get a ticket or get incarcerated for their crime? Does it become a crime when it's done successfully?
Yes. Wait. No. Wait. I don't know. How could you prosecute somebody? Attempted suicide? Is that against the law?
Suicide is illegal.
Yeah, but that's only technically. It's not really. Has anybody ever been charged?
Charged for suicide?
They keep your body in prison for 3 days before they release it to your family.
So I thought that the reason why suicide was illegal was so that they could forcefully put you in a nut hut. Like, tie the two things together. They could...
Oh. Maybe you're right. Is that a requirement of like being forced into it? Is it has to be illegal first?
No.
Oh.
No, because I can have you committed if I want.
That's so crazy.
See, I just want the fucking answers to my question. See, I fucking hate Google, man. I just want the answers to my question. Is suicide illegal?
Turns out the roadcaster is great. It says, do you need help, right? It gives you a suicide
help is
prevention
available.
Number. Right.
Speak with someone today.
Right. You
okay,
type
so
suicide into Google, you're fucked.
Should I call this phone number and just ask them if it's we're in the middle of a podcast and we're trying to figure out why it's illegal? And Google said you'd have the answers.
Do it. Hopefully you get a recording that says they're closed. We'll be open tomorrow at 9 a.m.
All right. Fuck, there's all kinds of laws about it. Suicide is no longer considered a crime in the United States. Oh. However, some states have attempted suicide listed as a crime. Make sure if you're going to do it, you do it right.
Yeah. So that's probably where they get you, like, attempted suicide is a crime. So if you attempt it, we can lock you up in a fucking nut hut. But don't you think that in most cases, you have direct experience with this, in most cases, doesn't that make the situation worse? Like if you try to commit suicide, you don't succeed. Doesn't getting sent to an institution make your problems worse or no?
For me, it didn't. Getting sent to an institution, so I wasn't sent, I volunteered. Okay. I went to the hospital and said, I need some fucking help.
Sure.
But I think that's what caused me to turn the corner, because sitting in that room with all them fucking crazy people, like the One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not that bad. Like, things ain't that bad.
I miss my life. So
I just want to go home and watch Scrubs. It turns out that's all I needed.
So isn't it okay? So then your situation might be a little different. Then wouldn't it be different if you tried to commit suicide, failed, somebody saved your life, and then sent you to an institution? Don't you think that would make your situation worse?
You know how awesome it would be to like talk somebody off of a bridge and then place them under citizen's arrest? That would be
For
so
their own
fucking
protection.
cool.
All right, so now are we looking up whether citizen's arrest is legal? Are we allowed to just citizen's arrest anybody?
Is that really even a thing? Like, I've heard it all my
know.
life, but
Yeah, I'm not sure. If citizen's arrest is legal, why can I just put handcuffs on anybody at any time?
how do you citizen arrest someone? Tell the person you're making a citizen's arrest. Thanks, Google.
Whatever, dumbass.
There are no specific words you must say, but you must make it completely clear that you are making a citizen's arrest. The person you are arresting must fully understand what's happening. Yeah, like, get the fuck out of here.
So if somebody tries to citizen's arrest me, I'm just going to keep saying, I don't understand. It's my safe word.
A citizen's arrest is an arrest made by a private citizen. That is, a person who is not acting as sworn law enforcement. In common law jurisdictions, the practice dates back to medieval England, despite the... I want to know when the last successful citizen's arrest happened. It had to have been back in the medieval times when somebody had a bigger sword.
Right. Right. I'm going to say, since America was America, there's been no civil, none. No civilian has arrested people. You know what I mean?
So why don't we start a fucking posse? Like a Who's Right Juggalo citizens arrest posse and get some law and order back in this. You make America. Why don't we make America great again?
Okay.
We go to the fucking riots. Think all the things that we could have stopped.
Wouldn't it have been better if the Make America Great Again hats would have been berets? Red berets with Make America Great on them? Remember those fucking vigilantes that wear the berets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Angels.
Yeah. Quad City Angels. Whatever. I don't know. I got nothing.
Yeah, let's move on.
Mm-hmm. Huh. I gotta go.
Right.
I'm out of here. Fuck this whole podcasting bullshit. Fuck it.
Hey, if everybody that's watching this could just turn your volume down real quick.
Yeah.
I got to ask Anthony a question.
I don't have an answer for you.
All right. You ready with your mom's maiden name for this next question?
Social security number locked and loaded. Dear Hambolino and Picklick. What the fuck is these words? Do you think there's a reality where a male and female sex organs are reversed? Everything else is exactly the same as ours, except all males are born with vaginas and females are born with penises. Which sex would become pregnant if that was the case? Would you rather be born a female and keep your cock and balls, or born a male and have a pussy? Those words don't even make any sense. If you're born with a pussy, you're a female.
That's not true.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, so you're saying if... this isn't a fucking debate about sex. It's a fucking goofball question from a goofball listener. Would you rather be born with a pussy and be a woman, or a man with a pussy, or a dick and a woman?
See, you can't even figure this question out. You're trying to defend it, but you don't even know what the fuck you're saying.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's just a here's a stupid question. What can you guys do with it? And then you fucking Poindexter push up on your glasses. Well, actually, if you're born a female, you already got a pussy.
Explain to me how I'm wrong. It's not Poindexter. What does it even mean if you're born with a dick, but you're a woman? Okay. What does that even mean? What does it mean?
Your wife with a dick. Your wife, as she is, with a dick. Everything about her the same with a dick. She still shaves her armpits, presumably, but she has a dick. She doesn't shit, but she has a dick. She can make banger sandwiches, but she has a dick.
I'm going to go with no.
She still shuttles the kids to soccer practice, but she has a dick between her legs when she's doing it. Do you understand? Do you understand?
It's so confusing.
It's not confusing.
How would she have a dick? How would she have a dick? She's a woman. I don't get it.
I'm not trying to citizens arrest you, man.
Oh my God. So that's okay. Dick and titties don't go together. Like, you can't have titties and a dick. It doesn't work.
I've seen enough movies to know that it does go together.
Yeah, I guess there's some guys with man titties. Huh. I don't know.
What was the question? Fuck, you fuck everything up.
You fucked it up. How did I fuck it up?
Do you think there's a reality where male and female sex organs are reversed? Okay, so the question is starting off by saying, do you think there is another universe? Okay?
Yes.
I'm going to translate for you.
Okay.
Everything else in that universe is exactly the same as ours, except that all males are born with pussies. And females are born with penises. So in this alternate universe, the women, they're still the submissive sex, but they have a dick. The male are still the higher paid sex, but they have pussies.
That doesn't even make any sense, because look.
Is this what you mean when you say, are you being obtuse?
No, I'm being obstructive. It's a totally different O word. So you said that the men are still, or the women are still submissive. You can't be submissive and have something that penetrates, right? It's the penetration aspect that makes it submissive or not. Like, if you're getting penetrated, that's a inherently, objectively submissive act. You understand what I'm saying? That's why gay people are so submissive.
What about the pusher in the gay couple? The pitcher.
Yeah, he's making the other one submit. he's making the other one submit. So, okay, so I guess only if you're taking it, you're submissive. If you're the gay guy giving it, you're like the alpha gay.
Okay, that's fine. Here on Earth, that's what happens. In the other alternate reality, would you rather have a dick and be a woman, or be you with a pussy? Okay, yeah, okay.
I kind of want a pussy.
I'm wiping this question away, and I'm going to ask you a totally unrelated question.
Okay.
In an alternate reality, would you rather be you with a pussy or your wife with a dick?
Me with a pussy. Duh.
Okay. See how easy that was to get to a fucking answer?
But that wasn't the question. So when you see how easy it is when I change the question totally around,
it's
how
the
much
same
easier
question.
it is.
It's the same question.
No. No.
Yes.
Me with a pussy. No. Me with a pussy.
Why?
I've tried a dick. Now I want to try a pussy. It just seems fun. No? Well, okay, so in this situation, which one gets pregnant? Alternate reality, so anything, it means anything, right? How would a man get pregnant without a pussy? Or how would a woman, now I'm confusing myself. How would a woman get pregnant without a pussy? How do you deposit the seed?
In the butt.
Does the woman, no, the woman deposits the seed all over the shaft?
Like, yes. and then a bee comes by and pollinates it.
God, that would be awesome. Imagine if that's how we had kids. We had to get pollinated. Oh, shit.
Okay, no more of those types of questions, please. Thank you.
Well, that was a good one. I enjoyed that one.
Oh, fuck. I got to put this up so it's hard for me when we're recording live to remember to put up these blockers.
Uh-huh. We're not recording live.
Right.
Right.
Dear Flabmaster and Pipsqueak, I'm a 22-year-old mother who works 10-hour days and 4 hours every other Saturday. My fiance, my son's father, works 8-hour days and no Saturdays. What is your guys' opinion on women working and making more money than their partner? Also love the show, Poop Scoop. Okay. She works 44 hours and he works hour days, no Saturdays.
She works 54 hours.
20. She just says she works 10-hour days.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's Monday through Friday. So 54 hours and he works 40 hours.
Okay. So her question was, how do I feel, or how do we feel about the woman making more money than a man?
Uh-huh.
Who gives a fuck? Like,
I do.
I don't care. Like, that would be awesome.
Women shouldn't be in the workplace or vote.
Okay. So we have, but what I would say is, before she gets all fucking cocky, if the only reason she's making more money is because she scheduled more hours, that means she has a worse job. Like, I would rather be him working 40 hours a week, making 40 grand, than her working 6 days a week, making 50 grand.
Right. No, I agree with that. So this isn't a question that you should be asking podcasters. This is a shut the fuck up and go back to work question.
All questions need to come through us, especially if they have to do with your pending marriage.
She didn't even mention what kind of sandwiches she makes him for lunch or what she cooked for dinner that night. None of that. She didn't mention the important details.
Here's what I think. I think that I don't even know who wrote this, but I am assuming that they are having some issues in their relationship. Her man sounds like he's insecure.
Sure.
He's got some issues that she's making more money than him. And she needs to find somebody who is secure in their middle-agement, balding. Maybe a little salt and pepper on their goatee, and who is perfectly okay with the woman being the only one working in the relationship.
Yeah, I won't even work 40 hours. You're fine. So okay. If this was your situation, would you be secure enough to just be like, yeah, I'm just going to work 40 hours while my wife works 60 hours or whatever?
No, I don't think I would, but for different reasons. Like,
okay,
if I'm the one that's expected to make sure that supper's ready, and then I got to take out the garbage and wash the dishes and all that, because, right.
Yeah, I'm out.
But if it was, we were both working, whatever, 40 hours a week, and she was making 30% more than me, yeah, I'd be okay with it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. I don't care about that. But so you wouldn't, okay. What if, yeah, I guess, I mean, if you're splitting all of the chores and everything around, the household work or whatever, but that just seems stupid.
If she's working 6 days a week, she shouldn't have any fucking chores.
No, fuck that. I can't cook. Right. I can't, I'm not eating out every day. This is ridiculous.
Well, no, not if it's all sweaty after working 6 days a week. It's fucking gross.
Okay. so wouldn't it just be easier if she quit her job and made him get a better job? Wouldn't that just be easier?
What if she likes her job?
Who likes their job?
Me.
What if she sells meat? So I think that, no, I don't buy it. Nobody likes their job. Nobody wants to work.
That's not true.
Okay, I got to modify that. Nobody wants to just do menial bullshit work. And that's what most jobs are.
Right, but okay. People have to work, right? And so you have to have, traditionally, it used to be one person worked, one person took care of the house. Now, after Biden became president, now everybody in the house has to work.
Right. Back when Trump made America great again, only one person had to work.
Right. Yeah. So to say, for her to tell her boyfriend or whatever, go get a better job, that's fucking stupid. Yeah. Like, why don't
it is
you
stupid.
go get a better job?
No, he should just do it. You're right. It is stupid. She shouldn't have to tell him. He should do it, and she should be able to quit her job.
So why don't you just quit? Why don't you just go get a better job?
Me? Or her?
Yeah. You.
Wait. What? I have a good job.
Oh, so you like your job?
No, I didn't say that.
Go get a job you like that pays more.
Fuck that. With what? Hold on, wait. Back it up. With what skills? I have no skills.
What skills do you think she has? She's writing podcasters asking for fucking advice.
Touche. You think she's a welder?
I had that thought. I bet she's a fucking welder.
What? Is that racist to think that? Wait, that'd be sexist. Is it sexist to think that the only women that write podcasters are fucking welders? No woman with a real job would write a podcast like us.
Okay. Do you think welding women are sexy?
Not even a little bit.
You're wrong.
Okay. I think it's kind of gross.
What?
It's man's work.
How do you? Oh, Jesus Christ! You know, I know you joke. I know you joke around, but I truly do believe that you are racist and sexist. Like,
okay.
Like you probably really do think that welding is man's work. Like there is such a thing as man's work.
Yes, that's why I said it. What? How? Yes, secretary is woman's work. If a welder had a secretary, then the woman can do that. That's so stupid. The question was, do I think women welders are sexy? No, I don't.
Then you haven't seen the right ones. Like you don't go on Instagram enough.
Right. Okay. I've seen the women welders that I work with, and
no, not those. Those are gross. I'm talking about the ones that pose.
Oh, they weld in like short skirts.
Yeah.
They weld in bikinis or whatever.
Yeah, with the bikinis and a welding helmet. I'm not talking about people in like the nasty, sweaty leathers with big beards. Right. Those are gross. Talking about girl welders.
Oh, okay. Well then, yes. A photo shoot of a supermodel holding a welding torch. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just like the old mechanic, like the posters that you would see in old garages and shit of really hot women in bikinis with a little bit of grease smudged on their cheek, and then they're holding a wrench upside down.
Right. Yeah, I can get behind that. And then when the photo shoot's over, do they go back to their secretary job?
Get back in the office and file these things.
This is you or me?
I don't remember.
All right,
this is a short one. You can have it.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Ready?
Yeah. Dear Flabby dudes, which are hotter, lady cops, lady firefighters, or lady paramedics? I'm partial to lady cops. They have handcuffs. That sounds like a good time. But firefighter ladies are probably squirters, and paramedic ladies have drugs. What do you think? That's a hard one because it seems to me like all of the cop and paramedic uniforms, like their pants, not flattering for women at all. And firefighters, it's all, their whole getup is nasty. Like, I don't know. I'm going to have to go with cops, I think.
I think like RNs maybe, or like hospital staff.
Yeah, that I can get behind. Scrubs are all
that's
right.
because
I'm good with that.
they're sluts.
Yeah.
And that's hot. And then cops,
that's hot.
lady cops,
Yeah.
lady firefighters aren't hot at all. Like,
No. It's
It'd be
like
like-
a step below welders.
so I was just thinking, like, if somebody can fucking pick me up and fireman carry me out of a fucking burning building, that's the last person I want to fuck.
It'd be even better if you're in the living room of your house and she picks you up and throws you over the shoulder and brings you into the back room. This time.
Yeah, so it goes hospital workers.
Uh-huh.
And
Which wasn't
then
even part of the
cops.
question.
I could.
How about a lady baker? That's the top of the list, right?
Not hot. Chubby.
Not hot?
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
lady bakers are chubby.
Yeah, you're right. Nothing but cupcakes, frosting. Librarian?
Boring.
Oh, yeah. No, they're the ones that like they take off their glasses and then it's like a party girl, you know? But then they put them back on and it's fun or something. I don't know.
Have you ever seen a librarian take off her glasses and unclip her hair and do the like that, and then her hair flows all over, and then she's hot, and then she wants to fuck you? Be in the nonfiction section. No, that don't happen.
No, it don't happen.
And they're always old.
Yeah. Every librarian that I know is always old. Maybe when they take their hair down, they're 30 years younger.
Convenience store workers are hot. That's a thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, those are
Yeah,
trash.
Right. Duh.
But the bad kind. Like, it's like the convenience store that's right next to the fucking trailer park. Ugh. They walk to work because they lost their license. I'm like, just
Yes.
trash.
Like that's
You said
that's
yes. Is it?
So, okay, I want somebody that the night could go one way or the other, right?
Uh-huh.
You could end up laying next to the fireplace on a bearskin rug and fucking drinking whatever, wine, Dom Perignon, whatever. Or it could go a completely opposite direction, and you're snorting coke out of her butthole, and her brother just got out of prison, and he showed up, and he's all pissed off that somebody's banging his sister girlfriend or whatever.
Sister girlfriend. Turns out she's pregnant with his kid.
Like I've said this. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. You know, if they've got the cut marks on their arms, like you don't see librarians with cut marks on their arms.
Oh, of course not. They cut the inside of their thighs so nobody sees it.
I want damage. I want the package to arrive to me already damaged so I get a discount.
When you put it like that, it makes more sense. I want the discount. I want the damage discount.
Okay, look at it this way.
All right.
If you have somebody that went to high school, you have a girl that went to high school,
Yep.
never fucked around with anybody. She maintained her innocence,
Yep.
went to college, got a degree, focused on her career, became a librarian, right?
Uh-huh.
And then she decides you're the one that she wants to be with, and she's going to settle down with you.
Yeah.
You're in for a world of shit because she has been spoiled her whole fucking life. Everything about her is pristine. Like you having happy birthday on your wall for 6 months straight is not going to happen in her house. Because that's not even in fucking alphabetical order. No, and think about everything that you do in your life. Right now, the way you like living your life. Waking up whenever you want.
Yes.
And going out and watching cartoons and waiting for the fucking pizza to show up. Like all that goes away. It all goes away.
Really?
You have to do Pilates and you have to eat soy burgers and all that shit.
God, my life would be terrible.
Or you take somebody whose dad left her when she was a kid. Her mom raised her in the back of a fucking station wagon, pulling tricks at the fucking truck stop. And then she finally gets old enough to where she can get out of the house on her own. So she's like 12. And she goes and gets an apartment. And she works 4 fucking jobs just to put food in her 2 younger siblings' mouths, who she took in the middle of the night to keep away from her crackhead mom. And then they finally get old enough, so now she has time to date, and you run into her at one of her jobs, which is at the convenience store. Anything from that point on, anything you give her is like a fucking Christmas miracle. Like you come home with a DiGiorno, and she'll suck your dick right fucking then.
Do it. Can I finish on the DiGiorno? Interesting. I like this story. I mean,
there's a lot of things from my personal life that just came up.
I mean, all right, convenience store worker it is.
How long do you got tonight anyway?
How much more questions do we have?
10, 12, something like that. I pulled a lot.
Yeah. We'll just see how it goes.
Dear Flabby, a subsidiary of the Official Podcast LLC. I have a philosophy question for you. If I, a dude, am attracted to a female who is masculine, then I am more gay than if I am attracted to a feminine woman. Likewise, if I am attracted to a feminine man with feminine features, then that is less gay than being attracted to a traditionally manly man. Therefore, since the gay levels are variable, do you think that it is possible to have a boy so feminine and a woman so masculine that it would be less gay for me to bang the boy? I would be the top with the dude and the bottom with the woman. Thanks for your time. You can go ahead and answer that one, buddy. I know you.
Penis. The answer is penis. Penis is gay. You can wear as much eyeliner as you want. It's the penis. What do people not understand about this? If the balls are slapping together when you have sex, it's gay.
Your brain just shuts down.
What do you mean?
Like somebody could say, okay, so, hey, Anthony, I have a question for you. I'm thinking about going on my kid's field trip with them.
Yeah.
They're going to the Mannheim. Gay. The field trip's gay. There's a man. It's gay.
Heim is Spanish for gay. Man gay.
It's impossible for you to play along with the question anymore. You're so worried about whoever they are trying to convert your kids that now anytime somebody throws up a question that says man or woman, you just go strictly black and white. If there's balls slapping together, it's gay. Not necessarily. That's not always the case.
Tell me how it's not the case. If you have an argument, make your goddamn argument. Stop trying to make it personal. Make your argument.
All right, next question.
See? You make it personal, but you don't have an argument. Dear Flaptony and Flugless, I have a massive mommy kink. Like every time I cuddle a soft pillow, all I can think of is how it feels like a big, strong, dommy mommy girlfriend who will tell me how perfect and sweet I am while letting me nuzzle her breast and playing with my succulent nuts. Who calls their nuts succulent? Whenever I imagine this scenario, the woman is always darker haired, brown at the lightest, and a bit bigger. Not fat, but right on the edge of breedably chubby. However, my mom is Hispanic with brownish hair and heavier set body. Do I want to bang my mom?
The only thing I got out of that is if this was a regular episode, the title of it would be Breedably Chubby. That is a funny 2 words together.
Right? Can you write it down so we can call our next episode that? And then the one after that can be called Succulent Nuts, because that's funny. Seriously, who calls their own nuts succulent? That's weird.
All right, so whoever wrote this, I need you to reach out to me. You're going to become a staff writer.
So, do you think he wants to fuck his mom?
So I was gonna try to dive into this whole thing of like, I think Freud said that everybody wants to fuck their mom. Sure. Or has sexual attraction in their mom or something.
Sure.
But like, as I was thinking that, I was thinking about my mom and like, I don't want to fuck her.
No, it's not your mom, like your mom. It's like, the personification of your mom. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? You want to fuck the personification of your mom.
Okay.
Like whatever size her titties are, those are the titties that you like.
Here's what it would be like for me to fuck my mom.
Oh boy.
Ready? Douglas, quit roughhousing.
You're going to spill something. Oh my God.
My mom used to say this thing to me. Like, so this is what it was like. This is what it was like growing up with a mom.
Okay. I appreciate this.
I heard this phrase that I'm about to say no less than 500 fucking times growing up.
Okay.
Douglas, I will knock your fucking teeth down your throat.
Huh. Your mom sounds cool.
Yeah, she'd take the Capri 1000 or whatever the fuck it was, the longest cigarette that they made.
Like the Cruella DeVille cigarettes.
And she'd be sitting there yelling at me for whatever, not checking in or whatever the fuck it was that I did.
Yeah.
And that thing would be in her mouth and it would just be like waving out there in the fucking wind. It's like 18 inches long.
I'm really starting to understand a lot about what. Huh. Maybe I got lucky not having a mom. Nobody's going to knock my teeth in.
Knock your teeth down your fucking throat.
So,
how many fucking times I heard that?
Do you think that there's any validity to that? What you said, Freud said everybody wants to fuck their mom or whatever, however, but he said it like, nicer.
No, I can only speak from my experience. Like, so as soon as I think about fucking my mom, like I'm out. I have no interest in that. So then I think, okay, what he said is not true.
But that's okay. But what if you think about it like in the way that he meant it? Like you don't want to fuck your mom. You want to end up with somebody who reminds you of your mom or is like your mom or I don't know how the fuck,
Fuck like somebody with saggy tits and a hairy bush.
How do you know your mom has a hairy bush?
Because I know my mom and I know she wouldn't shave. She's not a whore.
Touche. Good recovery there, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. I think this guy wants to fuck his mom. That's what I think. So I'm telling you, anybody that uses the word succulent to describe their own nuts wants to fuck their mom.
I don't believe that to be true at all.
Who the fuck uses the word succulent to describe their own nuts?
It would
Mom fuckers. That's who.
motherfuckers. It would cause concern if he was describing somebody else's nuts as succulent, but describing your own as succulent, like I have the most succulent nuts. I don't even know what succulent means.
Yeah. It's some kind of a plant. You're a mom fucker, dude.
Do you know what succulent means?
Yeah, delicious, right? I don't know what it means. Looks
Tender,
delicious.
juicy, and tasty.
See? Tasty. Who describes their own nuts as tasty?
Yeah. He's a mom fucker.
Right.
And my nuts could not be any further away from succulent. They're sensitive, meaty, and salty.
Meaty.
What? Okay, if you're not going to use succulent to describe your nuts, what word would you use?
Jeez. Fuck, I don't even know. Like, what's another word for succulent? Savory. My nuts are savory. Oh my God.
What about exquisite? Would that be right?
I don't know. Anytime I describe my nuts, I want to use the word mouthfeel. The mouthfeel is really savory.
They've got an amazing aftertaste.
Right. There's a little bite up front, but an amazing aftertaste.
It's like a smoked oak.
Do I taste the hint of anchovies?
Anchovies in a cedar closet. That would be my nuts.
No, pungent. How about that? How about the word? I would use pungent before I used fucking savory or succulent or whatever this guy said.
Dear Flabbit and Gunstello, I have thought long and hard, like Anthony's wife when she sticks a big black dildo in his ass, about making the book of what is gay and what is not. I have also decided to take the Squire of Rockford's advice and start a website for the Duggalos, where the book shall be chronicled. My life has been rather rough lately, and I just wanted to thank you guys for making me laugh and helping me stay sane throughout all of it. Love Ponyboy, the chunky sea man from The Outsiders.
All right.
All right. So if this is true, that would be really fucking cool if somebody was to make a website for what is gay. And
I'm suing
if
his
you
ass.
do that, okay. If you do that, please get a hold of me and let me know what it is.
Yeah.
Asshole.
So I can sue
Keep
your
it
ass.
to yourself.
It's my intellectual property. Websites are so 2000s. We need like an actual book.
Yeah, you were supposed to do that.
I think The Long and Hard of It. That's a good name for a book, right? Good name for a gay book.
All right. Hold on. Say that again.
I think The Long and Hard of It. That'd be a good name for a book, right? Got it. I was waiting for it. You were a little bit slow.
I wonder if there's a delay because my timing is impeccable and succulent.
Succulent. You were supposed to push it.
Hold on. Put your finger up when you hear the button or when you hear the rim shot.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's a huge delay.
Is there?
So now I have to hit it. I have to hit it early. That's fun.
You just have to assume that everything I say deserves the rim shot. Right. Perfect. See?
All right.
Now we got it.
Oh, that's fucking gay as shit, man. It's like you don't hear it until the sound is finished.
Oh, that sucks.
Tell me when you hear. I'm going to try a different one, a longer one.
All right. All right, I'll put my finger up here.
Yeah, that was quicker.
I put it up right when I heard it.
Yeah, that's what you were supposed to do, but
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hope that helps.
So anyways, what was the question? Yeah, I hope that helped. Oh, that was terrible.
Just me or you.
Me. If Pinocchio says my nose will grow now, if it don't grow, he's lying. Then his nose grows. But if his nose grows, he's telling the truth. So why would it grow? So what happens? Yes, you're gay. So
All
gay.
right. I got to try reading this. I bought these new fucking headphones,
Yeah.
and they're hitting me right in the soft spot.
Well, that's no good. That was supposed to close a long time ago, dude.
Okay. If Pinocchio says, my nose will grow now, that's the end of the sentence.
So that's a whole sentence.
Okay, so isn't the way the English language supposed to work is when you have a period, that should be a complete thought? Like all the
Absolutely.
words before that, up to the capital letter,
Yeah.
should be a complete thought.
Yep. It shouldn't
Okay.
leave you with questions unless there's a question mark.
If Pinocchio says, my nose will grow now,
Yes.
all right. Okay. If it don't grow, he's lying. Then his nose grows. But if his nose grows, his telling the truth. So why would it grow? So now what happens? There, I read it. Does that help you?
Yeah, I stand by it. Yeah, you're gay. Gay as hell. This is. I don't.
Okay, I'm going to try to translate this.
Okay.
If Pinocchio tells you his nose grows,
Yes. Are you translating? I don't. Maybe try it in Spanish.
Okay,
I don't know.
if Pinocchio tells you that his nose grows
Yeah.
and then it doesn't,
Yeah.
and then it does, what happens?
What? You mean what happens when it does, or what happens when it doesn't?
When Pinocchio says that his nose grows,
Yes. Yes.
hey, I don't write these fucking things. Hey, fat ass and lard ass, would you rather be locked up in Mexico for 2 months or work for a drag club for 2 years as a dancer wearing tight bikinis, makeup, and kinky foxtails?
Mexico.
Mm,
Yeah. I'm not getting up in front of a bunch of people dressed up as a woman or wearing a foxtail. I'm assuming that means I have to shove something up my ass. How else are you going to keep the foxtail in there?
But you would die in a Mexican prison.
Not after
Like,
2 months.
Yeah. Oh, you would die in fucking 2 hours, Cholo.
Why?
They would.
Cholo. No, these are like Mexicans, not American Mexicans. They're fine.
You would get killed in a federal penitentiary for people who frauded the government out of tax money.
You think so? No, but I think Mexican prisons are different.
Yeah, they're horrible.
Have you ever been in one?
They're filled with Mexicans.
Yes, Mexican Mexicans, not American Mexicans. There's a difference. They're gonna do is just lay back on their cactuses with their hat over their eyes. I can handle that. I can do that for 2 months.
I'm telling you, there are some bad hombres over there, and they're trying to get over here.
From the prisons.
So I have watched enough prison documentaries to know that Mexican prisons are worse than American prisons. Like, that is fact.
Really?
That is a blunt force
It's a
fact.
Blunt force fact, right? Huh. In what way?
I already said there's Mexicans. There's more Mexicans,
Do they have dirt floors?
less laws. Okay,
Then why am I in prison then if there's less laws?
because you didn't want to get up on stage.
Oh.
Use some fucking common sense here, okay?
Okay.
So it is well known that the Mexican police system is completely corrupt by the cartel,
Yes.
right?
Right. Yeah.
So you do believe that.
Yeah. Of course.
but yet you think that the corruption ends in the prison system, and you think that it's just people.
The police force is completely different than the prison force, prison wardens or whatever.
Oh, they're not corruptible.
No, they're not sending any of the cartel people to jail. The only people that are going to jail are like, I don't even know what the crimes are and what's a crime in Mexico. I don't even know who goes to jail in Mexico.
Coyotes.
Huh. Looks like I'm getting raised by coyotes then. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they can smuggle me out of jail.
So I would take the 2 months. I think.
So would I. Maybe we can do it together.
Yeah, but I would come out alive.
Maybe we can podcast from prison.
It's hard to podcast when I'm raping you.
Is it? Live from a Mexican prison. No, they'll put us in 2 different cells. We'll do it remotely like we do now. 3 cells over.
You or me?
This one will be me. Dear Flabby, would you rather fight 1 pit bull-sized centipede or 100 centipede-sized pit bulls? I'm going with this.
Neither one of them would be a challenge.
A pit bull-sized centipede? You don't think that would be a challenge?
No.
Why?
Because what are they going to do? Arm you to death? Like, centipedes don't do anything.
They sting you, don't they?
No, centipedes don't fucking sting.
So they could wrap, well, if they're that big, they can wrap their arms around you and choke you to death.
That big? It's a pit bull, not a fucking blue whale.
You think it takes a blue whale to choke you?
I think so. Normally, I like those types of questions, but this was a stupid one because I honestly, and I'm not no shtick, I could beat them all at the same time. I could beat a pit bull sized centipede as well as 100 centipede sized pit bulls all at the same time.
The centipede sized pit bull couldn't even bite you. His mouth wouldn't even open wide enough to like bite you. You know what I mean? So there's nothing they could do. There's nothing. You just step on them. But the pit bull that's the size of a centipede, or the centipede that's the size of a pit bull, you don't stand a chance.
Oh, fuck you.
Those things they're fast. They're up on the wall. They're up on the ceiling. Then they're jumping down on your face.
Centipedes are slower than shit. I would go so far as to say that I could beat up a horse-sized millipede. Like, it would be no different to me if it was a pit bull-sized centipede or a horse-sized millipede.
What's the difference between a millipede and a centipede?
I've beat up a biker-sized person. I can beat up a fucking bug.
Biker-sized person. But he only had 2 arms. It's like you're not understanding. That's only 2 chances to choke you out. Now this guy has 100 chances to choke you out.
It's not a guy. It's a fucking centipede with a stupid centipede brain. He hasn't been trained in Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
His brain says choke. That's all his brain says. Choke and eat. So he's going to choke you, and then however they eat, he's going to eat you. How does a centipede eat his food? Does it just eat it regular, or does it like throw up on it and dissolve it with the acid or whatever? What's the animal that does that?
Okay. Centipede offensive moves.
Love this game.
Human centipede.
Yeah. What if it's a human centipede?
There's no information. Okay.
Turns out the Roadcaster is the best thing ever. Again.
So now I'm looking at pictures of centipedes.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking caterpillar when I was running my mouth.
Jesus
I would like to retract what I said about the centipedes. I am almost positive that if I seen a pit bull-sized centipede coming at me, I would be scared and I would leave. That would be so scary.
You were thinking caterpillar. So you don't even know what we're talking about.
I never know what we're talking about.
It would have been hilarious if you would have been like, I'll just wait for it to turn into a butterfly.
So how does a centipede defend itself? I might still have a fucking chance against this thing.
Nunchucks. I'm guessing nunchucks.
Centipedes bite by puncturing skin with clawed, pointy legs located on their first body segment. They may bite if they're picked up or handled roughly. They may also bite if you accidentally step on one. All centipedes have the ability to bite, although some smaller species are not strong enough to puncture human skin. Oh, see, okay, so
smaller species. So we're talking about the big ones here.
So we're gonna say that this centipede has the ability to grab you and rip you apart with its mouth.
Right.
Yeah. So then I'm fighting the little fucking mini pit bulls.
Yeah. So
Duh.
Hold on. In that case, would you be able to kill 100 pit bulls? They're still pit bulls.
So they're the size of a fucking. They're the size of a centipede.
So dogs are fine to kill as long as they're little. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I thought you meant physically. Like, could I kill them?
No. Like mentally.
Yeah. If they're trying to kill me, I can kill them.
What if they're not?
So I either have to kill the big caterpillar or kill the 100 dogs.
No. You either have to fight the big caterpillar or just walk by the 100 little ones without killing them. It's a real conundrum you're in here.
I know, because it keeps changing.
Right. So I just want to get you on record saying that you choke out 100 dogs.
Okay,
drown them in a bucket of water.
Caterpillar.
Say you have to drown every one of those 100 in a bucket of water.
I just said I'll fight the caterpillar.
Oh, that's boring. All right. I think this one's you.
Dear Flabby, you've talked a lot about your heavy drinking, bar fighting, big man lifestyle from when you were younger, and that got me thinking. How did Doug meet his wife? Did she find you by playing her own version of your game where the goal was to finger the fattest dude she could find? Thanks, and keep flabbing.
I hope so. I hope one of your wife's girlfriends was like, that one right there. Try to stick your finger in him. And she lost her ring, and she's still trying to get it back.
Nope. That's not the story at all. My wife... I've got to be careful because I don't want to give away too many details that can be Googled.
Right. Right.
My wife was a cop, and I got in trouble.
And
then we met.
Yeah, you don't want to give away too many details.
Well, they can't Google that.
There's only like 8 women cops.
So she lost her job because she had to choose between her job and continue dating me.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
I got in trouble a lot, man.
I understand.
So every once in a while, like if we're going through old boxes or something, we'll come across one of her Dare cards. And she'll just look at me and she's like, you motherfucker. Like, you're what I got, you piece of shit. I could have been Sergeant Major by now.
Sergeant. Was she the one cop that used to make the noises with their mouth?
Later on in life, yes.
Oh, shit. Dear Chubb and Tuck, I have a friend in his mid-20s, who says that he's never tried to suck his own dick. How do I get him to stop lying?
Yeah, he's 100% lying. That's fact.
Yeah. Every man has tried that, like probably when they were younger. But once you realize that it's impossible, you just kind of stop.
Yeah. It has been a lot of years since I have even thought about trying it.
At least 3.
No, like so many fucking years ago, like back when I was in shape, even when I was in the best shape of my life, when I was thin, when I exercised, I was limber, I was still fucking 18 inches away. Like there was the best that I could do if I wanted to was piss in my own mouth. That's about it. I could probably...
Best case scenario, you're drinking your own piss.
So I remember, like, I fucking got it.
All right.
I'll fucking shimmy my ass up against the wall. So I'll be on my bed, and then I'll shimmy my ass against the wall, and then I'll walk up the wall, and then fold over on top of myself, and I'll have a fucking blowjob right there.
You're using gravity to get head. It's great.
And it's like, then you're grabbing it like, come on, you little fucker, get over here. I did all this fucking work. I guess I'll just pee.
Oh man. Yeah, it's one of those things, like, what's the point in lying about it? Like, everybody, but we've already covered this. Like, everybody, there's a certain point where you're like embarrassed about jacking off, and then you get in like a little older, and then you're like, yeah, I jack off every day. And then you get older and you're like, whatever. You don't even give a fuck about any of it anymore. I think everybody goes through those phases, but like, why be embarrassed about it? Tell your friend to just don't be embarrassed. It's fine.
Think back when you were, for me, it was, I think, junior high, when if you jerked off, it was because you were gay. That's what everybody said. Nobody jerks off. You're right. Yeah. Right. If you would have been in junior high, and then listening to podcasts, and listening to 2 old guys saying, "Yeah, everybody talks about it. Don't worry about it. Just tell them to fuck off."
Yeah.
It's not like that's going to click in your head and you're going to go, you know what? Fuck off, man.
Nope,
you'll find out everybody.
These old guys are gay. They jack off. And they talk to each other about it. They're super gay.
We're one step away from talking each other while we're doing it.
Right. You all right there? Right in the soft spot?
No, I'm telling you, man, these headphones are more uncomfortable than the other ones.
Oh, that sucks.
Dear Flabby, why do black people smell like chia seeds and dragon fruit?
What? Black? I don't know. How would I know? How do you even know what dragon fruit smells like? Would you know what a dragon fruit smells like?
I thought they smelled like that, like patchouli oil or whatever it's called.
No, cocoa butter.
No, what's patchouli? What's that called?
That's what hippies, patchouli oil. That's what hippies smell like. They think it covers up the smell of. They think it covers up the smell of weed, but it just makes you stink.
People are so stupid. When I was like 21, 22, and I used to drink and drive.
Yeah.
I used to stop at the gas station and buy Big Red bubble gum and Mountain Dew because I knew that it completely masked the scent of alcohol. When I got pulled over, leaving a party, going to a bar, and the cop asked me, have you been drinking? And my first thought was, how in the fuck did he figure that out? This guy's good.
They must have really trained him. So I used to know, like, there were so many people that tried to figure out some way to mask the smell of pot. Like I knew a guy that fucking made the thing with the toilet paper roll that he would inhale and then blow through this like toilet paper roll, and it was supposedly filtered out he made some contraption that filtered out the smell.
It has fabric softener in it.
Yes, I don't remember how he did it, but it was like everybody had their own way of like trying to hide it, but none of it worked. Everybody, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's better now that like it's all basically legal. Didn't that take the fun out of it? Because wasn't half the fun trying to like hide it and know you were getting away with something? You know what I mean?
No.
No?
No.
I don't know. I never smoked pot, so I don't know. That's why I'm asking. You don't think there's any kind of a thrill to like getting away with something like that when you're a kid?
I'm not talking about kids smoking pot. I'm talking about the joy of smoking pot.
Oh, I don't know.
Is being high.
Well,
giggling.
Yeah, and giggling. Okay.
Fucking forgot to do that last time. God damn it. Hey, Doug. If Jeff Bezos walked up to you and said, if you fly to England to fart on the Queen's grave, I'll write you a check for any amount, would you want to do it? Duh. That's stupid.
Is he paying for the plane ticket? Yeah, exactly. What?
Do I have to cover my own travel?
Yeah. Do I get a food per diem? Yeah, that's a dumb question. Of course. Like, I don't give a fuck about the queen. I'll fart on the new queen that's still alive, or the king, or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'll fart on our kids. I don't care.
I'm assuming this question came from somebody over there.
Oh, because, who cares about that bullshit?
Yeah. Because nobody in America would say, like, would you go and fart on the queen? Like, who gives a fuck? Like, I don't care. Right. I'll dig her up and face fuck her. I don't give a shit.
All right. How about Freddie Mercury? Would you fart on Freddie Mercury?
Yes.
Is there anybody that you in America that you respect enough that's dead that you would not fart on them?
Hold on. The question was fart on their grave. Right. That's different than farting on them.
Oh. All right. Well, okay. Yeah. Fart on their grave.
Anybody? I don't care.
Okay. What about fart on them? Okay.
Like,
two situations. The first one, right. Somebody digs them up for you and you have to fart on them. The second one, you have to dig them up and fart on them. But you get more money for the one where you have to dig them up yourself. Because, because of the work.
How much more?
I don't know.
Do I just get paid an hourly rate for the digging?
Yeah. However long it takes you to dig them up, hourly rate, right?
Oh, okay, then I'll choose the first option where somebody else has to dig them up. Uh-huh. If I get $1 million for farting on somebody,
yeah,
or $1 million plus $35
or whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that work.
Yeah, so I can't think of anybody off the top of my head that I wouldn't fart on their corpse for $1 million. That's
so weird.
Why?
The thought of you squatting over some grave,
okay, so
farting in somebody's face that's been dead for 30 years.
I need more
what's
specifics,
the point of it?
I need specifics because it would go down drastically on who I'd be willing to fart on if I have to take like pants and underwear off and create a good seal.
Like you have to fart in their mouth.
Well, it would depend.
Like a good seal,
because it would depend on how they died on whether I could do it or not.
Kurt Cobain. Would you fart in Kurt Cobain's face? In his dead face?
Yes. That wouldn't bother me. But I was thinking like burn victims, like getting their crusty shit all in my butt cheeks. I couldn't do that. That's gross.
You don't have to touch them. You think you have to like put your butthole up to their fucking bony teeth?
That's what I said. You have to get a good seal.
Why
Press
would,
your butt cheek, press your butthole up against them. Otherwise, you're
But
not
you can-
farting on them. You're just farting in their general vicinity.
so, all right, would you fart in one of their eye sockets? How about that? Just to get it into their body. You have to get the fart into their body somehow. You can use any hole you want.
Like Princess Diana,
Yeah.
right? So her mangled corpse would just be like farting on 2 pounds of hamburger. Like it wouldn't.
That'd be kind of fun.
All right.
All right.
You
How
or
many
me?
more you got? I got a shit.
2 more.
Okay. Me. You. Dear Flabby. My girlfriend of 2 years told me the song I played during sex is a major turnoff. I don't understand why it's taken her 2 years to tell me she hates the song. It's a good lovemaking song with good rhythm. I feel the way I fucked up is I could have possibly asked her previously if she liked the playlist or any songs she'd like to add or change. But to leave it for 2 years thinking our sex life is great, but in her eyes has just been ruined by my music has left the whole situation feeling awkward, and I'm a bit annoyed. I pretty much played this tune every single time, so the amount of times she must have not been enjoying it when I thought the complete opposite is annoying, but also embarrassing in ways. Not to mention my previous partners, however, they never complained about the song, so maybe it's just her. What the fuck? Was that you? It's fucked up the relationship, to be honest, because sex feels awkward now. The other day we were having sex with no music, but I was still thrusting to the tune playing in my head. She recognized this and asked me to stop. I usually bust to this song and find it devastating she hates the song. Is the relationship over? P.S. In case you're curious, the song is by Hudson Mohawk and called Seabat. That's weird. All of that is
Are you
weird.
familiar with the
No.
song?
No. Are you?
I'm trying to play it. But nothing's fucking working.
All right.
Fuck.
But this whole thing is weird. Like for years, you're having sex to the same song. Even if she liked the song, that would get old, don't you think? I don't want to soundtrack.
I don't have
while
an
I'm fucking
opinion.
anyways. Yeah. Okay. Hope that helped.
I'm going to be 100% honest with you.
All right.
I don't know what you said. I know that there was some sex and there was a song, and I'm going to try to regurgitate what you said, and you can tell me if I'm right.
Okay.
He put music on to fuck to, and then he found out later on that she didn't like it.
Yes, that's
right?
the whole thing. Yes.
Okay, because it seems like I said it in just 2 sentences,
Right.
instead of a
and
whole
he wrote a
paragraph.
novel. Right.
Several paragraphs, actually.
Right.
Yeah, so okay. He sucks at sexing. That's
Right.
That's what it boils down to. If you don't know after 2 years that she's not enjoying herself for whatever reason,
Yeah, you have to
then
know that. Like, and you can ask her why. Why aren't you enjoying this? But you didn't notice until that's weird. Maybe the sex is just bad and she's telling you she doesn't like the song because she doesn't want to have sex with you anymore. Maybe you have a small penis.
I want to play the song because I want to know what the rhythm of the song is.
Uh-huh.
And it's bothered me that I can't get it to play.
Just push play. Did you try that?
I can find it on Spot. I'll try YouTube, I guess. This isn't even going to be worth it.
Probably not. What was it? Apache Mohawk? Is that what it was? What was the song?
Seabat. Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
It says this came out 4 months ago.
but it's been years, he said.
The first comment is, this is the musical equivalent of studying for a drug test.
Oh, boy. Okay, this is a joke. This obviously is, this guy's trying to be funny.
Is it?
Could you have sex to that rhythm?
I would have already busted by now. Like, just the
song
amount of
turns me
time
on
it took
so
me to
much.
find the song. Okay.
Hope that helped.
Shitty joke, pal.
Yeah. I don't know that I can finish this last question. Sorry,
Dear Uncle
gotta
Doug
go.
and Aunt Antonio.
You're going to have to do it yourself because I'm going to shit my fucking pants.
Bye.
Bye.
Every fucking time.
Every time. Nope.